Welcome to another episode of BTech. Today we're going to be working on the Honda Pilot, which has the 3.5 V6 in it. And ever since we got this thing, so this is a 2011, we got it in 2022, I believe, might be 2021, I forget. But it's always burned about a quart in oil per month. We drive it about 10,000 miles a year, so it's not a huge amount of driving. There's a fair amount of oil to burn, but otherwise it runs really great. And it's been a reliable car for us. One of the reasons the car might be burning oil, of course, is the PCV is stuck. So the other symptom that it's been having, which I'll show some screenshots of, is that it has been giving us the catalyst inefficient code about every 700 miles or so. And that may have been because I put a little bit extra oil, maybe like an extra half quart, just so that when it burns the oil, it doesn't go low. So maybe some of that burnt oil is interfering with the catalyst. Again, that could be worsened by the PCV valve being stuck. So we're going to try to replace that and then see if it has any effect on that code or on the oil burning. And then if that doesn't work, then we'll try a few of the pour-in solutions to clean the cat just for fun. And then go from there. So hopefully this is entertaining and gives you some interesting ideas. Let's get started. Alright, so the PCV is hiding right under here, so we're going to pull a little bit of this stuff up so we have better access to get into it. So to get this loosened up, we got one sensor wire off. This one's got a cable tie on it or something. Pretty weird. I imagine the cable tie is somehow holding on there. So I'm going to cut it off. Nice pretty cable tie on there, and then see if that makes it easier to get off. That takes the boot off, which we can then, looks like, release the clip, hopefully. There we go. Looks like it gives us more than enough room to get to the PCV, which is, its bolts are right there. But I'd rather get closer if possible. So let's see what's happening, holding this up on the other side. There's this clip here, which I got off, but then there's a few wires holding it on. There's this one, which, let's start that one. This is holding a little bit, not too much. The coils are holding, but let's kind of unsnap this now. Coils are off. There's this over here, but you see we're still holding really tight to, see if you can see this, to this wire. Go it up for you a little bit. This wire, which goes down into a confluence of wires. It's bolted to the alternator, it looks like, with either a 10 or 12 millimeter. So we're going to try taking that off down here, and then we can hopefully move this enough to get this piece of plastic up enough so I can unbolt the rail underneath of it. Classic too loose for the wrench, too tight for the finger situation. we go. Luckily that does loosen things up quite a bit. We had to move the reservoir here, which is pretty easy to do. We just pulled it off its mount. So this is, we have to get back to the clip, off some reservoir back up. And that gives me enough space, looks like, to get to this mount, which has two 10mm bolts. One is hiding under right here, and the other is over here. I'll show you in a second. We'll start with this one because the camera's already over here. Alright, first bolt. Alright, now we can get this out, which gives us full access to PCV. Now it's definitely possible to get in there without moving all this stuff, but these things break a lot, so you really want to be careful. Now we can bring slowly and carefully. Awesome, looks like it came out in one piece, so let's make sure we don't drop the spacer. Overall, it definitely has some grime on it. Smells like grime, smells like oil. First, let's install the new one. I took it out of the bag, so let me show you the bag. Here it is. You can see it doesn't come with that spacer or the rubber in the spacer. Oh no, never mind, there's no rubber in the spacer. So let's put the spacer in. There we go. We tighten it. Let's get the metal rail back in there. Let's put a new cable tie on this thing. Alright, now we have a beautiful mouse nest to clean up real quick. Alright, it's all back together, so let's see how she starts up. Alright, everything looks good now. We'll give you a long-term follow-up if the codes come back and if we try any other solutions. And if it looks good for more than about 1,000 miles, then we'll give a positive update there as well. We'll see how this project plays out in the long run. Until next time.